Hello everyone, Minkey here with the next part of Let's Play Majora's Mask, Minimalist Run. And I failed already. I failed already, wow, jeez. So, yeah, today, it is, I think it's part 9 today, right? Oh, jeez, ah! I did it again! That one I succeeded well nice as well, man. But no, today we're going to Snowhead Temple, and we're not going to go there because why would we when we can't barely do this? No. Yeah, I can't get that. Yeah, today we're going there, and then hopefully we can do it all in one go. Hopefully. Dang it. I kind of expected that, but well, actually I didn't expect that, to be honest. I thought I was gaining it, and then it just kept on resetting. But I want to say seemingly no reason, but I kind of get it. Alright, I guess you just gotta do it all in one go. Nice. Alright, let's go then. Ah yeah, Snowhead time with the Gerudo flags. This shot of Goht and Link as well. That's pretty cool. And yeah, we have to do that every time we come up here now because we can't cheese it with the Song of Soaring like you could in the normal playthrough. So yeah, fairy right there, and that's as far as I'm aware, these are always respawning, so you can always come back and get this magic, the bombs, the fairy, and whatever. So if you want to come back and get those, then there you go. Now before we do go on ahead, well, first of all I want to mention as well that I have, if I've done this correctly, then we should have the time of day on screen at the moment. If not, it's like, it's 10:40 PM right now as I say this, on the 20th of April 2026. So hopefully that's come out well. If not, then I'll figure it out. But the reason why I've done that is because I kind of want to do that more often these days, where I actually have the time of day on screen, if you will, because I've been doing that with another series I've been recording as of late. And I need to pause the game because this is kind of distracting for some reason. I don't know why it's distracting me at the minute. So, with that, hopefully that's come out well, and like I said, I'll link that series down below as well for the sake of argument, because I might as well, because I've been really enjoying it this past month and a half that I've been recording it. It's thankfully finished recording. Well, I say thankfully, it's not thankfully finished recording, but you know. So yeah, it's finished recording as of a few days ago. It's not even really Zelda related, it's a different series actually, but it's like the second series I've done. The first series I've done is Zelda related, and I'll link that down below as well. But in the meantime, well, funnily enough, the third series I got planned, which I haven't recorded yet, I haven't started that yet, is a lot more Majora's Mask related, which you'll see that at some point. But, which I will link that down below as well for the sake of argument, as well as the fourth series I got planned, because I do have 4 series planned that I've had kind of planned for a long time now in some capacity. I've not really had the idea for it, but today I don't know, I don't even know what else I was going to go on, to be honest. I think it's just let's get on with it, if you will. The only thing I can think of is, for one, like I said, we can't come up here normally now. We have to go and roll up that hill every single time we want to come up here, which thankfully I don't think there really is anything to come back up here for. I think the only thing up here is like, I think there's one Pierre statue, Pierre, there's like one Pierre scarecrow just outside here, which you do need to, I think we need to get both jump-ups for, but I don't think we need to come to this screen. In fact, I know we don't need to come to this screen, to this area, but I'm pretty sure we need to get both jumps in. And then the other thing to come up here for is the Great Fairy, both of which I can't do, at least right now, because it is a minimalist run and we're not supposed to be doing that at the moment. In that sense, then, there's nothing for us up here, if you will, in that case. But in the meantime, the other thing I can think of is the hot spring water. And so, like, you'll see it in the first room. In fact, I'll mention it when we get to that first room, because it'll probably be best to mention there. But what I'll mention now, though, is is that I don't think we're going to be able to really do it in this kind of playthrough because we can't use the Song of Soaring. You might be able to squeeze it in, but I'm not entirely sure on that, so I want to hold your breath on that. But in the meantime, let's have a look at it then and see what there is, if you will. So, if I talk to the sound and listen to it... Snowhead Temple, high winds ahead, gusts and snow flurries may blow careless travellers off the cliff. So I wonder when that sign was built then. I wonder when this was written, if you will. Like, was it written recently with this huge wave coming on by Domani? In which case we get like a confirmed writer, if you will, a confirmed author of the sign, if you will. A rare case for the Zelda games, if you will, outside of like tutorial areas and whatnot. Or alternatively, was this like beforehand? Was it like small wind blows before? You know, like was it like just kind of small, but like small enough to not be above some like it is now, but big enough to at least be cautious about? You know, I wonder about that, if you will. So there is that as well to think about, I guess, or ponder about, whatever. So. But yeah, let's get on with the dungeon then. See if we can actually enter, or not see if we can enter, we can enter obviously. Just get on with it really, yeah, innit? And yeah, here's Big Goron. I'm pretty sure this is Big Goron, right? I think Medigoron, or at least Medigoron's counterpart, anyway, and this Big Goron's counterpart. Medigoron I think is the powder keg dude, right? They just go into the abyss. And yeah, this guy, for some reason, you need the Lens of Truth to see this guy. For some reason. And I think that's more so a gameplay mechanic kind of thing, if you will. Like, more so just, like, give the Lens of Truth a bit more of a use, if you will. Rather than... yeah, also to help give the illusion that this whole dungeon is just a Freezard, if you will. Kind of enemy, if you will, because it does look like that, if you will, to a degree, if you, at least if you squint a little bit anyway. So this is that kind of cool thing, if you will. Alright, now I will mention as well, you do need to Goron roll, or spike roll, all the way up this, if you want to do the hot spring water thing. So you got to be careful about that. Ow! Oh, I forgot that. I don't know, maybe I let go too soon. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to just bash off you, right? What? It still hits you? I don't remember that, to be honest. I could have sworn it defended for you from it. Alright, Snowhead Temple. Was my shoes see-through the overlays, whatever it's called? I don't know, man, it looked like it was. More than average strength. You're telling this to a Goron. Alright. And yeah, this is actually why this bit here, not this guy, this ice right here is why you want the hot spring water, because it actually lets you speedrun a little bit, if you will. Not speedrun, but you know what I mean. It lets you speedrun a little bit of the dungeon, because this actually leads into the actual sort of the main hub room, if you will, which we'll see in a minute. This is those white dots on the map. That top one, I guess the Triforce of Power one, if you will. That one is this frozen door, and this one, the Triforce of Courage one, if you will, is the one we're supposed to go through, and it takes us to a room that kind of just makes us go in a roundabout way, if you will, still to the main room though. So there is this, if you will. Alright. So. Yeah, there is that as well. Now, I know the map is to our right, up here. But, again, we can't do that. In fact, you know what, I'll show it off at least, just for sake of argument. But, well, I'm not going to get it, obviously, but I'll show the map off, if you will. Or show the treasure chest, if you will. Nice, I love when that happens. Oh, I can show this off, actually. Oh, it actually drops in this game. Okay, I know it. I'm pretty sure I remember it dropping in Ocarina of Time. Well, obviously they've changed in this case. Really? All these contain blues. Nice. But yeah, that's the map. So obviously you're doing minimalist and you can't get that. Oh, and yeah, the door is... Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I hit the pillow in that case. But yeah, straight fairies as well. Obviously we can't get them, so... So yeah, I can't get those. No, my arrows. And yeah, we actually get... We'll get this cutscene as well. I forget if we skipped it, actually. I can't remember. Because I did this before, like a while back, like I think in 2024, actually. So I'll have to try that out again, or I'll have to check the footage for that, because I think I saved that as well. But there, right there, is where you would spawn in, if you will, if you did this, if you got the hot spring water. But of course, I didn't do that because I don't know. I feel like it's too much of a hassle, if you will. But maybe I will try that one day. Maybe I'll try and do that all the way up, if you will, because I have done it before, at least twice. But I did it with the Song of Soaring both times. So in all fairness, I couldn't really get that, if you will. I couldn't really get that sorted, if you will. Now here, I'm pretty sure this is a small key, right? Yeah. Small key. Okay, I shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't know, man. I do have the thingamajig actually. The information actually, but I don't have it on my screen at the minute, so I can't check it out proper. Oh well. I guess I'll bring it up in a second. But I'm going to move this here just for the sake of argument. I probably don't need to, in all fairness. In fact, I don't think I need to at all, because I think this just spawns a Great Fairy chest, and that's it. Really. That reminds me though, I did do a video before, like way back, I think in 2016 actually, a whole decade ago now, where I did I got like, thingamajig. I got here with the Zora Mask and what's it called, the Hookshot. I used those to my advantage in here. So I'll link down to that as well. I'll link to that as well in the description, but it won't be out for a while now because it'll be in a Let's Play movie now of mine. So unfortunately it won't be here for a while, but at least it'll be there at some point, and maybe I'll even remake it anyway, just for sake of argument. We'll see. Rupees. I don't need more rupees, to be fair. Where are you going? Why are you trapped on the ice? And we definitely need bombs, actually, now I think about it, because we need bombs right here. In fact, I don't even know what these switches to, actually. I can't remember. That's a compass, by the way. A compass? That's the compass. I mean, I guess it is a compass, because there's 4 in this game. At least, anyway. I don't think there's 5 or more. I don't... Actually, yeah, isn't this... It might be another Great Fairy, Stray Fairy chest. So never mind, that box is a Stray... I mean, we can get those, like I said. And as far as I'm aware, we can get all 15, but as soon as you get... Well, you can get as many as you want, but as soon as you get the 15th one, that's when you have to kind of worry about it, because if you try and go in the respective Great Fairy Fountain, then what will happen is you will actually get the reward, and if you're doing a minimalist run, then you don't want that. I'm trying to be fast about this, but I'm not really getting the hang of it. Because these have a cooldown as well for being hit, which is kind of suck, but I guess it is what it is. Alright. I think this is required as well, this chest up here. I think it's another thingamajig. Another small key. In fact, it will have to be, yeah, because it's obviously not going to be the fire arrows. I remember where that is, and in fact, yeah. I know where the dungeon map and compass are, so yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain, but oh well. Alright. Now this room, to be fair, is kind of a pain, but because there's a lot of swapping and whatnot you need to do. No, I didn't read what she said. Oh well. Maybe another day I'll read what she says. I can just skip through it by accident. But it's fairly simple once you get the hang of it, once you know what you're doing, if you will. Especially when you get fire arrows as well. Well, I say when you get fire arrows. Once you get fire arrows, it's a completely different puzzle in that case. Well, alright, nice. Not too bad. There's a lot of switching in this dungeon as well, I feel like. There's a lot more, maybe not a lot more actually. Dang it. Alright, well this would be the point where I cut, but instead I'm going to be smart about this and instead do this. I'm instead just going to kill myself. You know? And you just get up here again. Just for an easy retry. Did that even take any health from me? I don't think it did. So, you know, easy warp up here. Really easy right there, if you will. Alright. Yeah, this bit's kind of tedious, but okay, cool, there we go. Alright, I can't remember, is this thingamajig? I can't remember, to be honest. I can't even tell. In fact, I think it is, actually. Yeah, I mean, I didn't specify what it was, but yeah, it was correct. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have specified though, to be fair. But no, yeah, it was the compass room again. You want to come down here. I don't know, I feel like I'm strafing to the left a little bit, and it's kind of tedious, but hey, it is what it is. We'll get the hang of it. But here we get yellow tassel for some reason. Why was tassel going yellow here? Ow! In fact, I could probably use my arrows, to be fair. I don't think I swapped my out-targeting either. Like, I was a bit too close there. Alright, I think this is where he speeds up. Yeah. If you have your map as well, then it's a lot easier. I don't know if the compass is required as well. But it's a lot easier with the map and with at least one or the other. Because he actually reveals his location on there. Ah. Ah. Nice. Oh, jeez. Wow, that's a bit much, but hey, we got there. Oh yeah. We got the dungeon map, meaning I need to reset, except no, it's the fire arrows. Nice. Alright, time to swap between the fire arrows now. I'm gonna just put them on my C button over the ocarina, because I usually try and keep the down the down C button free, if you will. Oh jeez, man. Okay, I need to show this off actually. Not show this off. Let's see if we can get some health real quick. And then if not, I'll just get the Stray Fairy, because they at least give you health. Okay, nice. Oh jeez. Which that is a benefit to the Stray Fairies as well in this kind of run, even though we're not supposed to be allowed to get Stray Fairies, but because Stray Fairies will get reset anyway, it's totally fine to do it, I would say. And no, it doesn't do any damage to you, the lava does, so that's odd then. I felt like it would have, to be honest. Dang it. Okay, I'll see in a second. Alright, there we go. I was strafing too far to the right to compensate for the fact that I was strafing too far to the left. Oh well. Now we get the upstairs area. Oh yeah. Oh, we need to bump out, don't we? Okay, yeah, I definitely missed a step. Oh well. Yeah, we definitely missed a step. Alright, let's go back up then. Oh, back up, back down, even. In fact, actually, what's that down there? The ice. It's probably another... In fact, that probably is where we need to go. Yeah, my bad. Okay, let's go down there then. It's pretty cool that you get to circle around the whole floor like this, if you will. It's really nice, I think. Kind of sucks that you need to jump all the way down just to come all the way back up, but... Like, can we not jump across? Nice. Alright, yeah, in there we need to go to. Which you can probably unlock prematurely, right? Let's give it a go. See if we can unlock it prematurely. I mean, you can probably do it with hot spring water. But I don't know if you can do it with arrows. Probably not. Yeah, that's too much of an angle, I feel like. And this has got to be too much of an angle, right? Yeah. Yeah, too much of an angle. Yeah, so unless you, like, somehow manage to find a way to... I mean, this is also further away than this door. Whatever door it was. Yeah, because this is the first one. This is the first door, and you've got to then come through here, walk all the way over here. Which, I mean, to be fair, it's not that far, but it's still far enough. You know, it's not like just really short pathway or whatever. It is something of a pathway. So, in all fairness, you got to get all that sorted, if you will. Now in here, this is a very fire arrow heavy room. You can do that, by the way. No, my arrows. So yeah, you can do that against the freezers, which I think that just gives you a stray fairy, but which is good if you got the hook shot. But it's also nice to just get them out of the way. So there is that at least. Okay, let me line this up. Yeah, it still gives you a stray fairy. Again, good for the hook shot because you can kind of get over here with ease, but then again, I guess you don't really need to get all the way over here, to be fair. So, where do I want to do it from? I guess here? I don't know, I don't really know the best strat for this one. I don't really think about it, I usually just go for it, because I think this is timed as well. So, yeah, this is probably the best for it, if you will. Okay, now I need to go. Yeah, see, kind of a bit of pain. At least it's only 3. Of course, that is assuming you don't suck. There we go, nice. And it's off center, yay, nice. Well, not nice, but nice. Then we do this, then we climb up. And yeah, that's how you make it go back down, but you shouldn't really need to do that, to be fair. Right, hopefully these reset. Because even without the bunny hood, you kind of jump further a little bit, I feel like. Okay, thank goodness they do reset. Doesn't give you the thingamajig back. Alright, in fact, let's get a stray fairy, actually. I forget if I showed it off, actually, even though I've just edited the video the other day. But yeah, at least we get this. I don't know how much they heal by. I think it's by 3 hearts of life, so basically a full heal in our case. But obviously, that's still pretty nice, if you will, to just get a free refill, if you will, just a random free refill at times. So there's this as well. I think that's to go down. Yeah, that one is to go down. How do you get back up then? Yeah, I can't even really see this too well, to be honest. Is it through the other green door? It probably is. I don't know, I've never really done this kind of run before for this game. Yeah, it won't be that way then. I do like this place's music. I don't really listen to it, or at least the Shadow Temple-esque music in the background. I feel like I hear the dunna, 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 dunna. Like it sounds like the Mario Cave theme, to be honest. It really does, and I kind of associate it more with that, when I much prefer the Shadow Temple-esque kind of music in this. And I'm going to ignore this room, to be honest, because I feel like it's just a lot of straight fairy stuff. This room is now just a stray fairy room, and I guess rupees, but we have enough rupees. This room is very easy to get by now. If you need help with this, if you need to cheat, like proper need to cheat at this point when you got the fire arrows, yeah, wow, you are not succeeding at science class. Let's just say that. And now that I say that, I think I might be on the. I don't know. Let's have a look in a second. We need to get rid of both of these though. Alright, please tell me. Oh no, I'm not in a good spot. Jeez. Okay, how do I get back up then? I can't even remember. Oh, you know what? I remember how to get back up. Yeah, you need to go back to that map room. One of the first sort of branching paths we didn't take. Okay, that's how you kind of do it then, I guess. Alright, not in here, please. Yeah, there we go, that's the room. So I was on the right track when we got here, but not when we got in here. Cause I took the wrong way. We need to go this way around. Alright. So yeah, hopefully I don't strafe too far either way, and I think we're fine actually as this. With the thingies, I mean. What are they called? I can't even. The free swords, that's it. Jeez, I keep forgetting the names even though I literally keep using the word. I don't know, man. They're a weird enemy type. Oh yeah, oh they don't respawn! Not that it matters I guess, but still. Alright. It's just arrows, it's fine. I thought I was going to swap camera locations. I couldn't remember in that case, but oh well, at least we managed. Yeah, that's how you get up here then, in this case. Alright, where do we want to go? This way. Yeah, definitely this way, yeah. Yeah, now I'm not using a map or a compass, it really tests my wisdom, I guess, in this case. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Another key is on the way, nice. I think these little ice platforms reappear as well, which is so weird. And yeah, that always stays there. That's a concrete one rather than an ice one. It's like, why have ice ones then? Yeah, why have ice ones in that case? Why have ice platforms if it's not even going to really do much, if you will? In regards to, like, you know, this, that, and the other, if you will. Alright. Yeah, let's just go to the boss now. I wish. We do need the big key, to be fair, as well. Alright, which side is that on? How are you supposed to use that platform then? I guess there was supposed to be a time when there was like more to it, if you will. Maybe that's it then. Maybe there were more ice platforms in the middle of it, but they kind of all just melted away or something, and you're just left with the 4 left over. That's probably it in this case. Alright. Oh yeah, thanks. Just spawning right in front of me. What a tough boss. I can't talk to him. Jeez. What happened to my control then, man? I don't know. I think I was getting the wrong control or something. Okay, can you not get them with fire rise? I guess not. Yeah. I don't know, you need another key. Do you actually? Probably not, to be fair, because I think this leads to the big key. So, probably not then. It probably is just more stray fairies. Right. One way to tell is that the real one is solid, like proper solid, whereas everyone is kind of see-through. And another way to tell is that Tattle will also out-target them. Well, not out-target them, but Tattle will go to them. And the other way is I think they will outright have the blue flame with them as well. You know, their flame thing with them, rather than not having it, you know, like the others do. But I don't know, I wasn't really paying too much attention to that, but I think I noticed that. So, there is that as well. Oh yeah, so yeah, I don't think we need that last small key then. Wow, we actually don't need a small key in a dungeon. That's kind of weird. Why did that... That's probably the magic, yeah. Oh. Where am I supposed to go then? I forget. Not forget, but you know, it's... I don't know, man. I kind of just got lost. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go over there then. Okay, yeah, I guess that last one is just for stray fairies then. I don't even remember where you get it though, to be honest. Alright, cool. Let's go to the boss then. Yeah, if you out-target as well, you can kind of just not go through the door, if you will. Alright. Yeah, just magic. In fact, what is this door? What is this door frame even? It's got like spikes on it. Is that supposed to be like a resemblance of Majora? Or something? I want to say so, and then obviously it's just a slab, like a stone slab, if you will, for a door. If you will. I don't think I really checked these out before, to be honest. Did I do it in Woodford Temple? I mean, if not, if I didn't do it in Woodford, then we'll obviously get round to it again at some point. At least the door, anyway. I mean, I don't think I did the door frame. Or is it supposed to be Darmani or something, I guess? I'm not entirely sure on this one, to be honest. Or, you know, a resemblance of Darmani. I don't know, man, it's weird. Oh yeah, we already beat the boss. So we need the ice arrows, which I don't think do any extra damage to this guy. Now, hopefully I can do this. But if not, I'm sure I'll get... in fact, I'll definitely get more opportunities to do this. Oh, dang it, I didn't get it. That's kind of, flimsying, I guess. Oh, well, if anything, at least get to show it off with Hylian Link. Or Young Link, I guess. So if anything, at least I get all these scenes, if you will, with that. I'll have to do the same with Deku Link and eventually Sora Link as well. And I think that cutscene plays every single time, so you can, so as far as I'm aware, you can legitimately get that cutscene with Sora Link in game without doing any shenanigans of glitches or whatever. As far as I'm aware, I don't want to say for definite, but I feel like that would be the case, to be honest. So yeah, that maybe that'll be something I can look into in the future then. Ow, that's twice he's got me in the air now. No, my speed. Yeah, we've got air fence here as well. I wonder. I mean, I've got to wonder about this on the outside as well. I've got to wonder about like this pathway on the outside as well, because I feel like it shouldn't be here. But I feel like I remember seeing something on the outside of the dungeon as well. Something pretty just cool like that, if you will. Like a decoration thing or something. Where this is just completely disconnected. What was that? What was that roll? It just kind of like noped out of existence, if you will. But yeah, like I've got to look into that then. We'll look into that as we go along. But yeah, just got time. I don't even know how many go-on rolls this guy takes. I never really bothered counting. Maybe I should count when I edit this video. Jeez, I'm already halfway dead. Jeez. Let's go. Oh dang it, I was hoping to get him in the air. Because if you get him in the air, you can get a bunch of shots in on him. It's really nice. What? Wait, did he not do any damage that time? I don't think he did. In fact, actually, yeah, I'm not halfway dead because I've got a fairy. At least I should do anyway. Actually, yeah, that fairy I used earlier was one that was kind of in the wild anyway. Oh, jeez, he's got his own bomb supply. Yes. No, I was too late. I was too not airborne. I was too earthborne. Oh, nice. Never mind then. I was going to say, like, we almost ran out of magic. But no, I still got bonked anyway. Oh yeah, right over a spike. Nice. Ah. I love this. It's probably my favourite boss in the game, to be honest, just because of how you battle them. At least with Goht and Link anyway. I know there's Fierce Deity later on, but with Goht and Link, sort of the quote-unquote intended way, it's pretty cool, to be fair. I know there's ways as well, like with light arrows and whatever. Oh, not light arrows, regular arrows. I know there's that, but you know, I don't. I prefer this method, to be honest. Now, another thing to point out. In fact, I didn't even check the map, to be honest, and I regret that now. But as far as I'm aware, this is. Well, I mean, that's in the one in the corners. Let's see what corner it is in. In fact, maybe I should try going this way round one time. At least one day, or maybe I should alternate the pathway. But I'm pretty sure they alternate their pathway too, though, to be fair. So, okay, so they actually die at the entrance, if you will. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like it's on the north, yeah. So you come in, so this is at the north, if you will. You're facing north as you exit, if you will. And Goht is facing this way, which is west, if you will. So typically you take on the race going anti-clockwise, I think. And then so yeah, he dies there. He dies basically in the same place. I don't know if that's the same place every single time though. I don't think it is. But it probably isn't, to be fair, but this is where he's died from me today. And up here we've got these, which I feel like these are supposed to be like sort of the same banner kind of thing that they have in Goron City, just without the Goron Ruby. Which is a little weird, because you'd think they'd reuse the asset completely in this case. Yeah, you'd think they'd completely reuse it, but no. It's completely... I feel like... I'm sure it had Goron Rubies on it anyway. And then down here we've got the heart container and the mask. Alright, let's get going then. You see his Goht's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Goht. And yeah, you just auto unmask. Alright, time to end this pretty much. Time to end this game. Nah, I mean, time to end this part. I'm going to show off this cutscene, obviously. Then we'll call it a day. Guardians. So they're not exactly... Oh, I guess they are protective gods, I guess? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Yeah, why are they imprisoned? Also, like, surely Tattle would know, like, more of the plot that Skull Kid did, right? Surely she'd remember these guys, right? What went on between Skull Kid? Because, as we know, Tattle and Tail were with Skull Kid before he got the mask. So, like, why doesn't she know about him imprisoning these guys? And unlocking the bosses or whatever, you know? Surely there'd be something of an idea there, right? I'm not sure, man. Jeez, man. This is giving me Forces Adventure vibes. This theme is a little bit. And I say that as someone who hasn't played that game in a long time. Like, I really do need to be fair. I need to get back into that. I definitely will at some point, but today is not that day, unfortunately. I mean, especially since we've only got like 40 minutes today left as well, but I mean, you know what I mean? This week is not this week, or that week, yeah. This week is not that week where I play Forces Adventure. Oh well. Alright, I guess before we do end the video, I guess I'll show this off. This is actually the pathway back up. I say the pathway back up. This is the pathway up to the Darbani grave. I think, yeah, jeez. Didn't realize there were so many bows down here. Alright. Yeah, and this is completely covered by ice as well. There's a hole down there, what? What? Deku sticks? Yes, please. What is this? Oh yeah, red rupees. Money that is free because it's 0. And it sends you upwards as well, that's nice. Yeah, at least it doesn't troll you and make you go back down again. Yeah, here we go. Here's back up to the very top. Back to Darbani. No, he doesn't. Not anymore. I guess he does, yeah, to be fair. Yeah, this is open. Oh yeah, I did open this cycle, yeah. I thought it just randomly opened because I beat the boss. Oh well. Right, can we still leave the water? Yes, we can, because we get enough speed. Nice. And yeah, we also get, we also still have snow because lol. And we also have something behind the waterfall that we can get to behind the waterfall. And it's sideways because lol. And it's 20 rupees because lol. Oh well. Alright, next time then. I have no idea what we're doing. Probably going back to bloody whatever the fuck it's called. Probably going to Great Bay next, to be fair. In fact, no, actually, we've got to go to... Oh, yeah, we've got thingamajig to do, actually, the powder keg. I was wondering how we're supposed to get it there. I was thinking, let's just do the glitch anyway. But no, we can't. I mean, we could. And to be fair, it'd probably give us less, to be fair. I say a glitch, it's more like an exploit kind of thing, I would say. Where you just do the going jump with a bomb. I would count that more as an exploit than a glitch myself, probably. But even so, I'm going to do this proper if you want. I'm still going to get a Pona song, but if you want to not count that, if you will, I mean, depending on how you want to count it, you can probably do so much less than what I'm doing, if you will, to be fair. So, and yeah, there's the pathway. In fact, yeah, as you can see, it kind of trolls you a little bit, because if you try and go up the left side, it will give you another branching path, but neither of them will lead up. Even if the one on the right, off the left side, led up, it would still lead you to a dead end. So, yeah, you kind of got to know your way up there if you want to do this without the Lance of Truth. Which, like I said, I'll make an exception for that, because at least it's difficult to remember that off by heart, I would say. But at the same time, I feel like that's something that you can get away with not using, if you will. Like I did in Ocarina of Time, I even did it without that then as well. Well, I mean, I guess if it still spawns, if you will, or if it still spawns without the Lance of Truth, then yeah, you can do it without the Lance of Truth. But if it doesn't spawn until you get the Lance of Truth, but I don't know, it probably does spawn regardless. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to end it there then. So, next time, like I said, next time we are going to, whatever it's called, we're going to get the powder keg and whatnot, go to the Romani place. In fact, you know what, it's probably too late actually on this cycle. So, if anything, what I'll probably do is, should I get a Pona? I probably should, to be fair. I'm not sure about that. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll still get a Pona anyway, regardless of what I do, but maybe I'll show off the exploit kind of thing with the whole, the bombs and whatnot. Which, thankfully, bombs are required in this game, so we even needed one in there anyway, because I don't think there were any bomb tree mice in that room, so we couldn't have used them to blow up the wall. So, you know, we had to do it properly, if you will, with a bomb. We can obviously use it with a bomb mask as well, of course, but again, you know, we kind of have to... I want to do it with minimal masks, to be fair. If I've got the choice between a mask and a non-mask, I'm always going to choose a non-mask in this case. But you can probably do all your bomb things without... well, all your non-powder keg bomb-related tasks with the blast mask. Probably. I don't know all of the bomb locations that you would need, but so far, I think you can get away with the blast mask pretty much at this point. At least so far, anyway. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a really minky day.